Greetings everyone, hello and welcome back once more to Victoria 3 to our beautiful Austrian Empire that we're playing here right now, enjoying a good coffee in the morning and also a hike in the Alps in the afternoon. What could be better than this one here? Beautiful Salzburg over here as well, just a cow village. Back in the days, not more than that today, I am afraid. It got a beautiful scenery though, of course, that is that. And yeah, with this we have a big task at hand here. In the last episode we solidified our German claim to become the ultimate German power, and in this episode I would like to focus on the Schleswig-Holstein question. This is something that we really should be doing here, and a non-German country may own or control a part of the state, and that is us, hopefully. For this, let's have a look up here. Copenhagen it is. There it is, somewhere here. Schleswig-Holstein, those two here, right? A state in Schleswig-Holstein it is. And we need to liberate the subject? No, not really. We want to conquer it, of course. And let's just check it out here. Schleswig-Holstein, conquer the state of Schleswig-Holstein. And there we have the whole thing ready for action here. We would get some infamy out of this one here, but it's not super bad. It's only 11.7 here. That's fine. We are at 0 right now, by the way. So this is all nice and dandy. And what we can see here is Denmark, we're fighting here. This is going to be an uneven battle. However, of course, we have lots of powers here that might or might not join. And in this case here, most of them hate actually the whole cause thing here, so Schleswig here, right? So Great Britain would never join. Russia, of course, is in a pact with us. France would never join. The other German states also are not really up for the task, even though they don't like us that much either. Most of them also don't like Schleswig that much. So that's going to be probably a pretty easy play for us here. Let's actually confirm this one and start the conquer the state demand. And there it is already, the diplomatic play that is starting now. We're, by the way, in the meantime, also finishing some more government administration buildings. That's really important because we want to get that bureaucracy level all the way up again. It is way too down right now. We're using most of it from incorporated states. Holy cow, I did not fix this yet. Let's just have a quick look at that. We need to incorporate states. I wonder where. What I can see is everything in my empire is incorporated though. So unincorporated, sorry, I was mixing things up here. In this case here, yeah, we don't have any unincorporated states anymore, so we're already paying most of them. Trade routes, we have a bunch. Yeah, trade routes, this might be something we could also tackle. We had a whole bunch of them up and running in our war times. Right now we don't need that anymore, right? So engines, yeah, engines actually we could keep up and running. I probably don't need those weapon thingies anymore. And I'm probably also going to need those weapons here anymore. This is all nothing. Ammunition is already at a very low price. Also nothing I need to check. And we're importing a lot of fertilizer from Great Britain. We can keep this one active. And what? Dye? We're importing dye. I never said that. From Portugal. We do need dye for what exactly? I have no idea right now. For my clothing industry, of course, primarily, but can't remember doing that. Now, for my war, let's just see who would actually join. We can, of course, add more war goals if I like to, right? Conquer more states. In the meantime, while conquering Holstein, we could also conquer Ghana. Just put it into that. And Danish Togo and Togo. And let's just get everything in that comes to mind here. No, of course not. We are just going for Schleswig-Holstein here. And could we? Yeah, let's strike. Russia in? No. The diplomatic pact? No. No. Bankroll, trade agreement. Trade agreement with Russia. We don't have that yet, really. Let's call him in as an ally. That's safer. And then, there it is. Russia joins. Also get Bavaria in with an obligation. Not that we really need to, I think. Transferring states? Certainly not. Nah, really. I'm not expecting that anyone here would actually side with them, right? And I'm not even going to raise my whole army for this. I think it's not necessary, but we'll just see. Let's actually get the first one done, right? Let's mobilize my first one. My second one. Oh, my first one does not have a general right now. Yes, totally. Let's get an intelligentsia in. Home defense. Oh, this is not good. Armed forces. Ambitious. Let's go with Karl Seekirchner for the armed forces. And let's mobilize this battalion. That's 70. And we're most likely playing against 25 in total. Boy, Denmark is weak. Like, they have a power projection of 455. Russia's already joining. There's not that much more we need to do here. We will support the workers in Prussia, boosting the power of the trade unions. An excellent idea. Okay, government administration. There it is. War has broken out. I'm surprised that Denmark actually goes to war. Where's the border? Where's the front? Cannot see the front. There's no front here? Tomsk front? Are we fighting in Africa? Why are we fighting down here? I don't even have anything down here. Last time I checked. Like, seriously? Why are we going down there now to Africa? I mean, it would take some days to get down there. Still, this is the strangest thing ever. Okay, my troops are on the way now. Oh no, here we are fighting. You know what? We are in a diplomatic play with Russia as well. Against the Kazakh Khanate. We have 2 diplomatic plays up and running right now. This is super strange. We were dragged into another war because we're an ally of Russia here at the same time. This war broke out, or is breaking out right now in Central Asia. That's over here. So there's already Russia forming. Why should I go there then? There is no active front with Denmark right now. Honestly, I'm very much confused right now. I'm glad that my main forces are now somewhere in Central Asia fighting this war. But why do we not have a front with Denmark? There's nothing activated right now. There's no battleground here possible at the moment. I can only think that we don't have... Yeah, we don't have Holstein, of course, right? So that means that we need to actually start a naval invasion first before we do this. So let's get my fleet. My fleet is currently moving over here, right? And they're moving right now all the way up here to this area where we can probably open up a front then. And with that, let's actually plan the naval invasion. And we're going to take my 1 corps command over there. I cannot take the full one though. Let's take the 3rd one. It's going to take them 4 weeks to get over there. And then we should be able to open up this frontier. The only way I can think about this one. At least we have a positive budget. We are also very much looking now at a super nice bureaucratic power again. Let's actually build a few more. Just in case, really. For Bohemia. I have 2 more in Bohemia. How's my paper looking, by the way? Yeah, paper is now pretty expensive. We'll also need to push this again. Otherwise, we're paying a lot of government goods now for paper. Alright, my troops are almost here. Invading right now. And we were defeated, it seems, out here. At the naval invasion. Oh, in the middle of all of this, Central Archives has been researched, a taxation capacity boost, and also another max home affairs that we need. We need a few more ships, I just realized also. So I didn't even know that you can only invade Denmark with ships, really. Like, yes, Russia is already also acting here. So we have an active front here now, right? Where I should be able to send my troops over. And yeah, let's actually send the full forces over there to this frontier. Traveling now, going to take them quite some time, but the front is open. Police officers in uniform have been discovered supporting Austrian-Russian society. Pops in Bohemia more radical, or Pops in Bohemia become more loyalists. That I like a bit more. Monument to the Kaiser, Ferdinand von Habsburg, was commissioned, and it has been suggested that it has been displayed proudly in Bohemia. A moment worthy of the Kaiser. We do get a 3% prestige boost. Yeah. And the recently translated works of William Blend have become popular within a movement to enact the presidential republic. And this gets actually a movement boost here, and as we can see, it's actually not that bad. It will still radicalize most of my people though, right? Not good, but it has a pretty high chance actually. I mean, we're in 1849, yeah. It's a bit early for that. Alright, there's the full invasion now going in. We can see this here. So the Russians and the Austrians are moving in from the western side, moving into Denmark. There is no chance anymore for Denmark to win this one. So it was a bit hard to get a foothold there, right? But once you win a naval invasion, you open up this frontier, and then you can do this. I have to thank Russia for this. They sent in 20 ships, and that was enough. I only sent in 5 ships, and that was not enough. I thought my superior military tact was enough for this. It's not. So they had a few more defensive powers there. But now we have the front open. I mean, the alternative would have been to just establish more ships, right? We're actually doing this right now, the naval bases. And let's actually stop with that because I don't need more ships right now. I would like to work a bit on my paper production so that we have them. We have the sulfate pulping, so we can push out more paper by using more sulfite. And I would like to do this immediately. We do need a bit more sulfur for this, which is fine because that's just some mines that we can easily get. We can also go with the atmospheric engine. We can. Very good. And then also boost them in Venetian. Yeah, it is. Another 3 should do the trick. There you go. Yeah. Battles Rage. Logistics. That was a passive attack that we have unlocked. We should be working here now somewhere on the modern sewage. Perfect. That's another construction throughput. And Denmark capitulated. With that, we get Austrian Schleswig-Holstein. So there it is. Those people are not super happy right now. With this victory, also Lübeck supports Austria. And that's it. Right. So we have now state in Austria. That belongs to us now here with Flensburg in the center of it. With this, we should actually have this one here. Austria controls part of Schleswig-Holstein. We do this. We have Schleswig. And a non-German country may own or control a part of the state. Is it more than just those 2 parts? Shouldn't be the case. We are incorporating it right now. It's not part of us really right now, so perhaps this makes the difference. We also have some furniture here, tooling workshop, shipyards, of course. We have ocean access, logging camps. Not really a lot of industry is possible here. Construction sector too, actually. That's nice. But yeah, it's not part of us yet. We need to incorporate it first. And perhaps after this, it's actually done. But we should have this part now. Alright. Also, my army is fully recovered again. We still need another commander here. And I would actually like to go for one of my intelligentsia. And we can then also promote them with a bit of bureaucracy. Right. So with this, we actually have a command limit of up to 90 now for the first corps. And 5th Austrian Army, no. Would actually like to boost my navy there a bit further, I think. So we're going to add a few more. Another problem rising now, that is the nationalist movement in Italy, and with this we also have a turmoil growing here, which actually also has its own name, and we can see this also in the government, the North Italian Secession that is taking place here. It's going to take a while for this one here. With 100% it would turn into a civil war. Oh, it goes quickly. I mean, we have a strong military. Let's just also check out if we have any military stationed down there. This would be bad. In Danubia we have them. In Italy we have the 3rd Corps, but it's a rather weak one. Let's have a look at them and station to a different HQ. I would probably like to also station up here to South Germany. We're going to move them. They're moving up now. There they go. I don't want to have them stationed here in Italy anymore. This would be bad for business. Yeah, this one is probably, yeah, it's just kicking in all of a sudden, and it's happening. And why do we have a 5th army here? I don't need that. Transfer those units over. I don't want them. There's a cavalry in here. And they're stationed in North Germany headquarters. Oh, yeah. Northern Italy has seceded. Who's joining them? 5 days in Milan. Following the unrest, nationalist rebels have declared the formation of the Venetian Uprising, a revolutionary state founded to seize independence from Austria. And Viva San Marco, we could give them their independence. Or I say Italian cells will be given the opportunity to Republic. And we're of course not giving them their freedom. The thing with this is, and this one we already had, the thing is, I would lose a lot of naval power here, right? My harbors. So we are not doing this. It's 25 of them. It should be easily done. Let's just see who joins them. I'm not going to... I could once again call in Russia, honestly. Still have a bit of a problem with sulfur there. I might not produce... I did already produce them. Oh, right. We're producing them down here. Bad. We're producing the sulfur down in Italy. We don't have them anywhere else. Is this right? Nope. Let's actually get my military up there again. And yeah, number 1 is actually really good. Let's mobilize them. And I think this one will be enough, right? As long as there's not anyone else joining, we should have no problem really with this. There's the front already building up, so we can already move my people over there. It'll take them 8 days, so that we can immediately start with the combat once the war breaks out. And it does break out, and there's no one going to help them. Actually, it's 27. I don't want to risk it here. Let's mobilize my 2nd Corps as well. And immediately send them also to the front. There's the war of San Marco. And I'm not expecting them to win this one. The first Venetian army is already fighting. And we're already advancing into their territory. What were they thinking anyway? Without allies, you can't win this. So it's 2 battlefields right now for the Republic of San Marco. You're going to join me again quickly. Yeah, this is fine, right? We're lacking sulfur now because we lost northern Italy for now. And based on sulfur, we also lose the explosive, so it's all connected, of course, to some extent. Paper, though, is something I really should tackle. So let's just have a look at that. Where's my paper mills? In Austria and Novgorod we have them. We already used the better option, so I will just have to pump it up a bit. Alright, also Austrian aristocracy petition government. Has the legal guardianship? No, we are not doing this. Mining incident in southern Transylvania. And yes, industrialists, we can boost with that. Members of the anti-French League have discreetly dispatched one of their number to amplify their mission in Austria's widely known newspapers. And the aristocracy gets an approval reduction from us once more. We're losing a lot of reputation with them right now, but it's necessary. And Kirchen has earned a promotion, and we do get interest group with the armed forces. This is always useful. Alright, Presidential Republic. That. Radicalization. We actually lost a lot of radicals, by the way, so we're down to 6 million again. Very good. So can we please win this one quickly here? I have no idea why my troops are back home again. The front is gone. There's no more fighting for now. We've won, basically. We've destroyed them completely. Occupied all the territory again. We just need to wait now a couple of minutes there. And there's the capitulation. And with that, we get everything here back again. And we should also have a normal sulfur production once more running. After all is said and done. There's a bit of a devastation here now still. It's not a lot though. And it's already recovering from this. Alright, so far so good. We have now a few problems in the economy. So steel and fertilizers are primarily here. Let's quickly have a look at what we can do with my fertilizers. As we have the livestock ranches. Have we changed all of them now? We can still change for another 5 fertilizers here. So let's change this. So all my livestock ranches have now that working production here, the wool production. That is something. Slaughterhouse wise would increase my meat, but that's not really necessary. Meat is not very expensive right now, and it would reduce my fertilizers. Nothing I would like to do here. Other than that, workforce wise, apple orchards, nah. Would increase my sugar. We don't need a lot of that. The vineyards are also fine. We could add some transportation now. That is not something I need though. So that all is fine. What is not so fine though really is my fertilizer production. We have finished the livestock ranches. So in central Hungary, I think we had them, right? Yeah. Let's go in. As we do need more, I could still go with level 4 here. So we are going up to 10 livestock ranches in Hungary. And I probably should also start then working on some fertilizer production. That's this one here. This is consuming then iron and sulfur to produce fertilizers directly. For that we need though more iron and more sulfur. Surprise, surprise. The anti-French League has requested that we declare a rivalry with France. And this is not in my interest. We had the sulfur here, right? Yes, let's go in and build me also some 2 more sulfur mines here. Oh, we can still go for the atmospheric pump engine, further boosting its output. Let's do this. That's important, right? And then we need a good location for that fertilizer plant. Where should we have it? Well, we have some infrastructure. Austria itself is always good. Italy is risky, right? Basing our whole industry over there because there's always going to be that secession problem going. As we progress, it's getting stronger. I would really not like to boost that much industry in Italy, honestly. We have Tyrol here that still has some infrastructure left. And it's a very mountainous region. So infrastructure is not that great, so I'm not going to have a lot of mines here or something like that, right, or farming. So let's use the bit of infrastructure we have for fertilizer plant. Yep, absolutely. Let's go in and do this. Level 2 right away. I will also need a bit more mining, so let's also have a few more mines here in Tyrol as well to, you know, spread it out a bit further. To not have all the mines in Styria and Bohemia. That's important. And then there's the steel production thing, right? We should be starting with that now. Steel production, as we're going to need it for the engines and basically everything else. We don't have any steel production right now. And in this case, there's also nothing profitable here. We still need to start with it though at some point. Rifling was completed. Very good. Another military tag. Or weapon tag. Let's wait on the steel mills for now. I don't see how this benefits me right now. Paper mills. Bureaucracy is still bad. And we're doing the sewage, right? Yes, the sewage. This will boost my infrastructure and my construction sector. And after that, I would still like to stay here in the social tree because it's really powerful in many ways. Health institution, prestige bonus, negative 5% bureaucracy from the population cost. This is actually also really nice. Down here the road, 10% prestige. Sounds nice at first, it's not really. 12 years to research another taxation capacity increase. This is too much. So we might actually tackle then finally here my next production tag, the canneries. Yep, this is actually quickly finished, right? And distilleries, nope. Nitroglycerine, super nice for my mines, boosting their output. Let's go for the water tube boiler though, as my next tag then. Yeah. Alright, paper mill coming along. Julius von Heinau's personal habits are starting to get in the way of his role as a general. Fire him. He is part of the Austrian aristocracy. Fire him. We don't really need them, right? So we could also seek out any general that is of the Austrian aristocracy and fire them. Because honestly, I don't want to have them in there, right? I wanna spread it to more intelligentsia. Oh, that's the choices I have. Aristocracy, aristocracy, aristocracy. Thank you very much. No new generals for now. Alright, incorporating Schleswig up here is still going to take me 3 years. That's a long time. Before we can finish any of these questions here. So far so good. Another war over. The economy is still recovering and we still need to boost the new tax, right? Fertilizers, dynamites and then steel down the road. Stay tuned!